Happy Independence Day, peoples. Okay, so have we figured out now how much money it takes to earn a certain number of XP? Because we got super chats and gifted memberships before the stream started.
Yeah, do you want to like thank people?
Yeah. So starting with Matt for the $5 super chat. Peas is how he said it, I think. And so thank you, Matt. And then thank you, Steve, $2. Zen owes me $20 because sent. Wait, you missed Steve's $20.
No, it's later.
Not in my thing.
In the starred messages, it is. I'm just going in order of them.
It's not logical. So thank you, Steve and Nancy. Is this a science show? It can be. We can make up some science.
You go.
Thank you, Nancy. And then thank you, Steve, for the $20. So Steve has...
And he gifted a membership.
And he gifted a membership, which went to who?
Oh. No.
Somebody. It went to Bionic Bigfoot.
Okay. Well, he's not here.
But you know who is? Window Liquor number 5.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Welcome. And thanks for being a member all this time. 42 months. All right. Yeah, so Steve's got 1,250 worthless XP, and Nancy's got 650. Before the stream even started, Zen had, what, like 450, 500?
Yeah.
Chatting.
I think she had 525 or something.
And Matt sent a $5 super chat, and he's also been extra chatty in the in the stream, in the chat before it started. And so I don't know. I want to know the point distribution. Like, how much is a point?
Do you get points for doing a member milestone chat if you've already reached your cap of 75?
Doesn't look like it. She's still 575.
Okay.
3.5 years, keeping it McFunty. Thank you, Zen. Thank you to all these long-term members. Like, almost 4 freaking years. I have to come up with a new icon and all that.
Also, we can't do anything about the fireworks outside.
Oh, can y'all hear those? Because they're going to be constant. They're going to be 100% the whole stream. Probably escalating in intensity as the night goes on and more drinks are drunk by the people across the street. And technically it's illegal because it's East Baton Rouge Parish, but it's more like if you narc, you're an asshole.
Yeah, like especially in this neighborhood, people I think they're being somewhat reasonable, like, hey, after midnight on the 4th of July, which is not a countdown, can we kind of chill out for pets and babies? And people are like, that it's a holiday. Don't you dare say anything about it or you will be banned from this neighborhood Facebook.
Yeah, there is a yearly or a twice yearly announcement of just a reminder, don't complain about the fireworks. Like, all right.
That are illegal.
We get it. So, we put up with it. The dogs are just kind of pacing from one room to another, trying to figure out where they're going to feel most comfortable, but the noise is everywhere.
Yeah. So they'll get to so they insist on sleeping in their kennels. Like, they put themselves to bed if we take too long, but not on fireworks nights. They want to see us.
You would think they would feel safe in there because that's kind of how we train them to be, is that's your safe zone.
Yeah.
They're crate trained, they're potty trained. So I don't know. I think it's just kind of all bets are off when there's like stress, trauma in the air. So I look different. When was the last time you seen me?
He says that he watches the replay, so it should have just been last week.
Because I got new glasses, but that was
it was like several weeks ago.
Yeah. Yep. So I don't know. 3 years and no extra XP for this? I know. No, YouTube wants this to be pay to win. I'm not playing that game, YouTube. These points are worth nothing. But I do appreciate the support and
Nancy said, Scotty, this is how Steven looks at regular speed.
A little slow.
Oh, Tooney says, my doggos refuse to go upstairs. They'd rather listen to you guys talk than the booming outside. Yeah, our dogs. So not only will they not go outside during fireworks, like, it's not so bad. It hasn't been so bad today. They just kind of started when it got dark. And I walked them at like 7:30. So if they don't go out anymore, they're good until tomorrow. But they're gonna be afraid in the morning because they know that there was stuff going on outside and it's gonna be a struggle. It's the New Year's fireworks when it's winter and it's dark at 5 p.m. and like try to take them out at 5 p.m. and there's like a stray firework and I have to literally drag JoJo at 90 pounds by
People
the
got to do the leftovers tomorrow too.
Yeah.
Random in the distance. Yeah, there better not be a bottle rocket in the pond. Also, I wonder how jumpy fish get around fireworks. Like I have small fish. I'm thinking like if you have a koi pond, koi like to do the jumpy jump. And so I wonder if the fireworks would startle them. Anyone who's got koi, who might know. Closing in on a year, Jody. Awesome. And then she sent 10 gifted memberships.
Yep.
That went to Daniel Ingalls, Dorkula, Gamma Gaming, 3G, Thorn Trap, Asia Llewellyn, Crazy Shots, Amanda DeLulo Bellotti. I like that name. Lots of L's in it. Aquatic News Network, Ben Bedford. And that's 10. Well, if any of you new members or current members who aren't aware or listening, the plant forum is out.
Yeah.
Taking requests for crap.
49 so far.
49? I thought it was 48.
Yeah. No, there was a new one today.
And we'll start shipping when it's not so fucking hot here. And Matt has set up a really cool automation with the form, like when we export the form to a Google Sheet that shows us everyone's 7-day forecast and highlights in red the people that are too hot to ship to. And spoiler alert, it's like a lot of y'all, but also us because we have to ship from here. But when we can, we will be shipping out plants. There's a couple of there's one new one on there. I've been kind of doing a rotation. So if I get too many requests for one, I retire that one. I add another one to the form. So people who show up early get first dibs on certain things. And then people who show up late can get something else that's possibly new that's in the rotation. So hopefully that makes it a little fair.
Why is Matt trying to give me extra work?
Who thinks I should have FFL keep track of people talking and have YouTube-wide points, and Jenna will give the winner each month a treat? No, don't do that. I mean, don't put extra work on Jenna, but like, I don't like asking Matt to do extra things, so I'm not even going to say do it.
I mean, I imagine, so if you are a Patreon, one of the features is you can look up previous chats, and unlike YouTube where sometimes people like can turn off where you can't see the chat replay or it takes up to a day, like it's immediate. You could go back like a minute after the stream and you could see who chatted. You can go to individual chats and see the whole thing, or you can go to last seen. So I think it's already probably tracking what people are saying.
That was loud.
And it's probably just an extra step that he would have to do.
The Snoop tool.
But I don't have extra prizes to give out to people or treats.
God damn it,
like,
we give out
what
enough
kind of
prizes around here. We got plenty of treats and prizes. All right. Where are we at? Oh, Uncle Smiley. Happy 4th, Stephen and Jenna. Happy 4th, Uncle Smiley. I didn't see it. I was in another world.
Yeah. The koi are not liking it, not liking the fireworks.
Yeah, I wondered about that. Extra jumpy fish. Like, and then I don't know what's more jumpy, a koi or an arowana, because I've heard of arowanas like breaking their own lid. So I wonder if they're easily spooked by that kind of noise. But like, what do? You post on Facebook in the neighborhood, hey guys, I have a lot of fish tanks with scared fish. You're making my fish upset. When you do buy plants, where do you get them from? Oh, a lot of places. Like,
name them.
Okay. Well, nowadays, when I'm buying new plants, I'm getting them from the Aquatic Plant Quick Auction on Facebook. It's one of the, it's the only thing that's worthwhile about Facebook is that Aquatic Plant Quick Auctions. Plus, you can bid on stuff, but most of the people who are selling their plants, they're selling rare stuff, and they always have a list of other stuff they have for sale. The auction's kind of just their way of advertising. So like, I bought from Lee May and I bought from Joe Harvey. They're among the most prolific plant sellers in the on Facebook of the kind of stuff I'm interested in, at least. And I mean, when I was getting started, I think I have or at some point had almost every plant from the co-op, because there's a lot of those beginner plants, and like this Crypt Tropica. That
maybe go away, because they will see it. It is the big crypt. It is the biggest plant in the tank. Well, you can talk.
So I got that from co-op like 5 years ago, and the crypt that keeps on crypting. I've been dividing it a lot, and it's part of the rotation of random crypts for members. So yeah. And then I've also bought from eBay, hit or miss with that. Some people really suck at shipping plants. So,
and you've gotten some plants at the Clash, right?
Yep. And just a lot of places. Like there are very few places where I would say no, they have terrible plants. Boost Plant has good plants, except when they send you a bad one, and then they have terrible customer service. But sometimes they have stuff that you can't really find anywhere else in the moment. So I don't
Dustin's the one that doesn't label the plants. And like, if you get like a pack of them, a pack of mystery plants, he's just like, it's one of any of the plants that I have.
I don't buy mystery plants. I want to know what I'm getting, but I don't.
But I feel like I've heard that. Like, doesn't he sell bundles of like beginner plant bundle or something, and it doesn't tell you what it is?
I haven't bought from there in so long, I couldn't tell you. I don't even. I've ordered from there a couple of times, but it's been years. I don't remember if they were labeled or not. But I wouldn't hesitate to buy from there either. Like, as long as I get some piece of healthy, alive tissue of a plant, I can bring it back. It used to not be the case, but nowadays, like, if there's a plant I want, I will take a risk. All right. The neighbors behind my apartment building, Jose says, in Queens, New York City, usually sound like they're setting off literal bombs inside my apartment. Makes my poor cat hide under the sofa, but maybe they moved this year. Man, I would assume that it was illegal there. Is it? And people just don't care. It's like one of those unenforced laws. I think one time I was at a friend's house. They lived in an HOA, like a hoity-toity, like just the worst of the worst type of HOA, where everyone is on this like shitty lake, and you can all see your neighbors' backyards all around the lake. And I think that's the one time a cop actually showed up and came there to confiscate our fireworks because they got the report, and because I'm sure whoever across the lake was watching to make sure the cop did his job. But he saw that we had like a $100 super firework, and he was like, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. And then he said, if you're gonna light it, wait about an hour. So that's how unenforced it is. He took some sparklers and some Roman candles, I think, just to have something on record. What is Barclaya? It looks like someone was selling a bowl, but it looks like a crypt. So Barclaya, I have one. I just got one recently. I'm not super familiar with how it grows so far, very, very slowly, but at least in a positive direction. But it does kind of remind me of a crypt. Roughly leaves, and the existing leaves aren't doing that great. So yeah, I think it is a CO2 injected only plant. So keep that in mind. But yeah, I'll find out how that one behaves in the coming months. But yeah, I bought that one from the quick auctions.
We won't even start fireworks here for another 3+ hours till so bright out. You know
So
what? People were setting off fireworks here at like 1 p.m. I could hear them like here and there. They don't care how dark out it is. It doesn't make sense.
Nathan, one of my pups is absolutely losing her shit from the fireworks. We've given meds, but they don't work 100%. She's literally shaking, but we don't know what she experienced when she was on the streets. I mean, I think it's just a universally stressful sound for a dog with sensitive ears. And I mean, dogs have sensitive ears.
Yeah.
Maybe they can be desensitized to it, but I think by default, that noise that they don't hear very often is loud and obtrusive and startling every time.
It's weird because JoJo as a puppy did not care, but she like became more fearful. She's never ever been outside when we've set off fireworks. She's never been hurt by a firework. She's never been around gunfire or anything else dangerous that sounds like a firework.
You don't know what her first 8 weeks of life was like.
But like her first 2 years with us, fine, didn't care, would go outside. And then the last 3 years, just terrified like a big baby. Coco, you can kind of get her to go out and use the bathroom if she has to. JoJo hunkers down, refuses to go, and is terrified.
And Renee, absolutely right. That's one of the worst parts about it is the dogs that run away. Dogs. If you have a dog that's a runner, like you open the door and they like bolt out the door, it's a bad time for them. Or if you have one that you let out in the yard or whatever, and they can slip through something.
I mean, we let our dogs out in the yard off leash because we have a gate that's closed, but we still go out there with them. They're never like let out and not watched, because you never know. Like they have like blown through the fence or the gate before, and they will run. And if we weren't out there, who knows how far they could get, more than across the street when we caught them.
But to be perfectly honest, if I were out there, the one doing fireworks, I wouldn't really give any attention to this stuff. Like I wouldn't even be thinking about it. I'd just be having fun blowing shit up. So I'm just being the bitter old man who didn't do fireworks. Mosquitoes, too much.
I mean, I would still feel bad for our dogs, even inside, if we were, because I would know that they're afraid. The cat is over here. She has decided she likes her cat tree again. So she's inside the cat tree.
Good spot.
She doesn't care. I don't even know. She's 18. I don't know how much she can even hear.
She can hear a little bit. Whenever she meows at me and then I mock her meow right back to her, she can hear that shit.
But is she looking at you and seeing your mouth open?
I don't know. She doesn't really look at me. All right, let's go down the participants list and say hello. Okay, the gifted memberships are on there too, but just in case they're also lurking, we'll call them out again. So hello to the Zen Ginger, Big Steve's Glass Boxes, Liquid Zoo OnlyFans, Nancy B in Tennessee, Just One More Fish, Scotty the Fish Freak, Uncle Smiley's Aquariums, Jenna P 2005, Linda Worth, Empire of Dark Aquatics, Oink Master Supreme Forever, Toonie Loon, Jody P, Mark Sterlson, Fishfam Link, Mystery Snail Garden, 3G, Christopher Junkin, The Moneyless Maven, Shirley, Daniel Ingalls, Dorcula, Gamma Gaming, Thorn Trap, Asia Llewellyn, Crazy Shots, Amanda DeLulo Bellotti, The Aquatic News Network, Ben Bedford, CR Fish, Cheryl Smith, Nick at Hardwater Propagation, Fuzzy KR, Gills to Gardens, Jose Davila, Tank Girl, 310 Aquatics, Redneck Aquatics. I can see that shit out of the corner of my eye, Jeff. Redneck Aquatics, Stan Pittman, Love to Trip on Fish, aka RJ, Window Liquor number 5, Tracy Ballard, Boots Cats, Fish Tank Barn, Sleeper Barbecue Grills to Gills, Renee to Queer, Joy of Fish Keeping, Bonoski, Vibes Aquatics, Alishan, and Fishcapades. And Big Cat and the Great Ocean Disaster. Oh, wait, it's about to just like.
Yeah, it's about to be 50 people.
All right. No one else entered the chat for a while, so I don't lose track. Oh my God. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you so much. And for those.
He heard there's only 49 people on the platform, so he wanted to bring up those numbers.
That is record time. Like typically it takes a little while for that amount to rack up. And then, I mean, we got up to close to 100 last time.
It was 91 last time. And it was like 46 in the first 24 hours, I think.
Yeah. Oh, Myrtle got a membership. So Jose says fireworks are definitely illegal here in New York City, but it's impossible to enforce. Yeah. People usually buy them in the Carolinas. The first COVID summer, it was crazy the whole summer before and after the 4th.
People do that here too. So it's illegal in our parish, but it's not illegal in Brooklyn's Livingston Parish
as well.
Yeah. So where we live, there's a bridge like a minute away from us. There's a bridge to go to Livingston Parish. We live very close to the border, and they don't even set up in like a store or a parking lot. They set up in the grass as soon as you get off the bridge and you cross into the parish. There are giant fireworks.
I mean, there's an understanding. It's like, yes, we get it. We can't technically set up shop 40 feet that way, but you know, they do have bridges where we live. You're not scared to cross that bridge. Artillery.
No, it's so I'm not scared of every bridge. I don't like bridges that are steep and or narrow. So like the bridge to Livingston Parish, fine. The Central Thruway Bridge, fine. The Huey P. Long Bridge over the Mississippi River that is 2 lanes, built in like the 1920s or something, very narrow, next to a train track that shakes the whole bridge if a train is there. Don't like that one. Sunshine Bridge also goes over the Mississippi. It is very, very steep, and there is always construction on it. Also not a fun bridge.
Oh, Nancy says, I don't trust drawbridges. So have you ever been on a drawbridge?
I think there's a drawbridge in New Orleans that I've been over with my pawpaw. I mean, that was like whenever I was like 7 or 8.
So
I don't know.
We used to drive down to Grand Isle and in Leeville, and you know, it's marshland and there's an island, and it's just wet everywhere, and so there's bridges just for convenience. But the problem is there's a lot of boats got to get through there. So we got like rickety ass old drawbridges down there. You would not enjoy that experience at all. Like some of them where they got to lower it for you. Like, here you go. I'm sure it's fine. Come on across.
I wouldn't want to drive over a drawbridge. And there's like some suspension bridges, like one that we went over when we went to Triple Crown. It was pretty freaky looking. Also, very, very long bridges bother me too, because there's nowhere, like if there's no shoulder and it's very long, that stresses me out.
Yeah. Welcome in, Mandarin Gobi.
And did you get Fishcapades?
I did. She came in before the membership.
Before the 50.
Before the 50. So yeah, go fill out that plant form and let me panic. But so far so good. Alishon said we used to bring our pooch to the basement with the AC running along with the dehumidifier and mask the noise. She eventually lost her hearing, did not care anymore. Yeah, we don't really have a sound shielding area.
Yeah, we don't have basements.
The attic it would basically be a death sentence for any living thing. So hot.
Welcome in, June.
Hey, June. She got her spelling corrected.
Yeah,
she had to wait 2 days. It almost sounds like someone is gassy.
No, I'm guessing Roman candles being set off. I can hear them behind me and then coming through your speaker.
What's the most American thing you did today?
We had hamburgers.
It's pretty American.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
Potato salad is American, I guess. It's very Southern.
So we ate food. We ate a lot of food. I slept till 1 p.m. because I was up late. I'm working on this video.
I did not. I woke up at 8 and was semi-productive and then rested and then was productive again.
That's also very American of you.
I know Rachel was talking about a thunder shirt, and Scotty asked, what's a thunder shirt? I don't know if it was on Facebook or if she posted it on her YouTube, but Foxy posted a thing about how to make like your own kind of thunder shirt anxiety vest with like a bandage for your pets. If you don't want to go buy a branded thunder shirt, just to like wrap them with it. But basically, it makes them feel like they're in a big hug so that they're less stressed out.
Dogs love hugs. I missed this by Jose. H2O Plants used to be run by a guy, Justin, in New Jersey. But at some point, I think it became a skin for Flip Aquatic's plant inventory, just like I'm convinced Glass, Aqua, and Boost Plant are the same business. Yeah, and then most of those plants, whether they are the same business or not, they're all coming out of Florida, or in the case of anyone that sells Tropica, that's all coming from Canada right now. Maybe not. I'm not sure what the deal is with Tropica right now, but yeah, I don't pay much attention about who owns what plant business, because I'm just more like, I seek plant. Who's got it? All right, sold. First result on Google. As long as it's not an obvious scam like AZ Gardens or something. All right.
Did you ever thank Jeff?
I did, but thank you again, Jeff.
Okay. Well, I know we're behind, but we're less than 10 minutes behind.
I'm not very good at thanking. Like I never know what to say properly. I'm not good at receiving things, but thank you, Jeff. I think
welcome in Mountain Greenery. Me?
No, well, you, yeah, and also Jeff.
Yeah.
He's mentioned that too. Whenever he was getting membership bombed too. Oinky says, never could make plans for the 4th because of a yearly tradition. We had to place calls to cops because our neighbors would set off illegal fireworks to intentionally fall on our house, cars, and trees. Oh, that's crappy. To deal with antagonistic neighbors.
Also, Christopher Jungen says, I would put my name on the plant list, but I'm moving. Don't need anything else to move. If you don't want plants, you can fill out the plant form and just pick a magnet, which would be
Christopher,
very easy.
if you know your timeline for moving, it's going to be some months before we're through.
Yeah, it's got to be
thinning out all the
not
plants. So
cooking plants.
Right. So if you know you're moving in the fall or like in the next several months, and also you can just do a request and I can just hold on. I tend to grow the same stuff anyway. So yeah, no worries. And I mean, if you want plants, otherwise just shoot me a message whenever you're all settled and you're looking for plants. Welcome in, Dennis Christensen. Okay. Am I? Yeah, I am behind. Very behind.
Well, how far are you behind?
I don't know where I am.
The Lake Pontchartrain Bridge is a long bridge. So there's two. There's the one that if we're going to New Orleans by Laplace, it's long because it goes over Lake Pontchartrain, but it's not that bad. And then there's the Causeway. That one's bad. I would never.
One of them is the longest bridge in the U.S.
In the United States. It used to be the longest bridge in the world, I believe. And then there was a longer bridge built somewhere in Asia, maybe. But
welcome in, Benjamin Peters and Lumi. Mandarin Gobi is asking, is Bulbitis a beginner plant, and is it more hardier than Java fern? I would put it kind of in the same category as Java fern.
Most epiphytes are kind of on the easier side, though, huh?
Well, as long as you understand what, like, your limitations in your tank and what the plant really wants, because it's a very thick, hardy plant. You know, it can survive, but it's definitely wanting to get atmospheric CO2. And so you have to kind of put it in very low light, or else you're going to demand more of the plant than the resources can provide for it. So you just have to treat it as a very slow grower. It's not something that you're going to put in a tank and expect it to like fill out your tank in a couple of months. It's a long haul plant like Java fern.
Did we say hi to Fish Tank Barn? Really quick before I forget.
Like
okay.
a while
Just making
back.
sure.
Hi, Mike.
Okay.
310 Aquatics. Did I say hey to 310 Aquatics?
I don't know.
I don't even see. Oh, hi, 310 Aquatics. You didn't show up on the list, I don't believe. So I'm blind. Thanks for coming. I have
Welcome in, Cosmin.
Hi, Cosmin. I have Crinum calamastratum and Aponigeton boivinianus. But I don't know. Yeah, never heard of that one, actually. Both started melting or die back. The Crinum more so. I can't figure out what happened. Did my normal water change? Any thoughts? I've never kept Crinum, but everyone who has Crinum has told me don't move it. If you move it, then it gets sad and you kind of have to hit the reset button on it. Like worse than Crips. So if you did anything to disturb the roots or made a huge change to the plant, uprooted it in any way, maybe did too much of a trim, I don't know, then that would explain it. As far as Aponigeton, seasonal. I have one Aponigeton that just grows nonstop forever, and the Crispus, and then the other Aponigeton from Myrtle, what is it? Robinsoni.
Mm-hmm.
It has a seasonal dieback where it starts flower like around late winter, early spring. It starts flowering like crazy, and the leaves start melting. But around the summer, it comes right back. It's weird. Okay.
Do we have quite a firework?
Yeah, I know. So much fireworks. Zendra took an American leaning quiz at the UK channel run by the Scottish guy. Does that count? There you go. And Vibes, thanks for the super chat. Am eating hot dog, hamburger, cranberry limeade, Oreo caramel, hot fudge blizzard. Yeah, that's pretty American.
Mm-hmm.
I would say so. I definitely
did
like
he just go to Sonic
on the list. Oh yeah,
that looks like he went to Sonic.
That's yep. So you're at Sonic, or you went there. I was looking at limeade. I'm like, oh yeah, they sell hot dogs. They sell hamburgers.
They sell burgers. They sell blizzards.
Well, no wait, blizzards. That's Dairy
Queen, right? Dairy Queen. Yeah.
Oh, no. You did 2 fast food stops for one meal. That is definitely American.
No, does Sonic not have a blizzard? What do they call their
blast?
A blast. Okay.
And the fact that I knew that immediately is very American as well.
Wow.
Okay.
Cranberry limeade sounds horrible. I mean,
it's vibes. There's got to be something weird in the mix. Just something a little off. And yeah. Cranberry limeade, not so bad.
Alishon gets club donations from Tropica from Canada. Only tissue cultures and potted.
Yeah. No complaints about Tropica plants. It's, from the source, they're fantastic. It's just a matter of how long did the seller hold on to them and how hot was it when they shipped them. Oinky's drank sugar-free Barrett's ginger beer from Bermuda. Not very American, but awesome to consume.
Did we say hi to Asia?
We did. Well, she we did. She was on the list, but hi Asia.
Okay.
People coming in.
Yeah, Jeff Kane is saying he understands your awkwardness.
And it brings him joy. That's great.
Do only pre-show super chats give XP? So it looked like
Zen sent one I saw and has not exceeded her points. Like, I don't know, or did she? I don't know.
But thank you, Zen.
Thanks, Zen. So, yeah.
Christopher,
I don't know how this works anymore.
Broke down on the causeway with his mom as a kid.
That's stressful.
That had to be awful. More people talking about bridges. Welcome in, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly. Where is she? Just got done hiking the trail of 10 Falls and Silver Falls State Park, 8 miles, and we are exhausted. Oof. That's long. Anyone else do anything interesting today? I know Jody and Geek are at Dan's for the barbecue.
Oinky says, have we ever been? I'm almost to that.
Oh, okay.
No, because I'm 2 away from it.
Yeah, it's just pure disorganization.
We're 5 minutes behind. It's not that behind. Welcome in, Kyle.
Hi, Kyle. You have to work? That sucks. On the 4th. Have fun.
But this is a question directed at us, which is why I have it.
The Verrazano Bridge. I don't know. Have we?
Where is it?
Where is it?
Google it. You, Steven, Google it.
I understand how to find information.
And also, thank you, Renee.
Thanks,
for gifting
Renee.
5 memberships.
And they went to New Local Austin, Peter, Yellowstone Aquatics, Paul McCarthy, and Paul Soltero. I looked at
Welcome in, Lumi.
Don't know. I already said hi to Lumi, but it's okay. You can be behind. Hi again, Lumi.
Nancy says, at least you didn't get that pickle monstrosity drink. Yeah, did you? We saw that. There was like an advertisement for Sonic, and By the way, thank you, Vibes. He said he thought if I put Blizzard, I would confuse y'all. I'm here at Sonic.
Can't confuse us with trash food. Good, delicious trash food, but you know.
What do you get from Sonic? I mean, I know what you get, but tell the audience.
Burger, and the cheddar peppers.
And a lemon strawberry slush sometimes.
Yeah, some kind of slush, just something packed with sugar. So Verrazano Narrows Bridge, it's in New York. I've never been to New York.
I have also never been to New York.
On the bucket list. I wonder who has the most XP points. Big Steve would like to know. Thanks for being a member for 26 months. Yeah, you are still at 1250. I don't know if you can get more. Maybe, well, no. I guess an hour into the stream has to pass. So like at 9:30, we'll see.
So it looks like Jeff didn't get any XP for membership gifting.
What? Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, the pickle thing, the sandwich that they were talking about sounded great, but then they're just like, let's just make everything fucking pickles, and it was some kind of boba.
It's like there's like pickle boba in the pickle slush.
No,
I don't even like pickles at all. It's got to be great for the electrolytes.
Alshon watched Joey Chestnut eat 70 hot dogs on TV. Pretty American. Nice. We had Emily.
They were telling you about this.
What?
Oh yeah. Welcome in, Emily.
And KJE Keith is also into the chat. Said you ain't missing much. Doesn't like New York.
No, they were talking about the Mackinac Bridge, especially when it's under construction, which is always. I think I saw someone said like one lane is road and the other lane is like grates or something.
Where is that?
I know that Roxanne had to cross it.
Mackinac
Bridge.
I'm saying Mackinac.
Yeah.
It is a suspension bridge in Michigan that connects the state's upper and lower peninsulas. The more you forget in 5 minutes.
Okay, the Verrazano connects Staten Island to Brooklyn.
Okay.
Yeah, like he doesn't like pickles, so that's definitely a no. Yeah, I don't like pickles either.
Yeah, I mean you're the type that if you say no pickles, but they put the pickles on for a second, the sandwich is still ruined.
And mustard too. Mustard and pickles on a sandwich ruin it, and there's no way to get the flavor off.
And I like a sandwich that's got mustard and pickles and olives. That's my kind of flavor. Just really harsh, briny flavor. Essence of pickle never fades. Does not. Yeah, Christopher saw a video of Emily. What? See, there's dead air, and I'm about to fill it, and then you're like, interrupt.
I was trying not to skip people.
A little faster.
There you go. Okay.
The Golden Gate in California has a beautiful view. I didn't think the jail was in the bay. I thought it was off the coast.
Here, is this what you were going to read?
I don't remember anymore. It's been so long.
Maybe. Oh my God. We're 2 minutes behind now.
Christopher saw a video of Emily's rice fish. Holy crap. When she says they absolutely glow, she is underselling them. Some of the prettiest I have seen in the States.
Which type of rice fish?
Probably platinum. If you're talking about
which were the rice fish that were that had the long fins at Geek Boy's stream? Were they the like marriage ones?
I don't know. I know general rice fish words like Madaka. The end. Daisy. That's another one. Platinum. Gold. Yeah, I don't. End
Good
of rice
job.
fish knowledge.
I have platinum, but I believe Christopher is referring to my Red King Yamas.
Oh. See, those are some words. I know king.
You don't know red?
No.
Okay. Welcome in, George RP3.
Hi, George.
Red is a color. It's a primary color.
Oh. Thanks for the information.
Hey.
Fireworks are so distracting.
Hey, you took a picture of a thing. Would you like to share it?
Ew.
Because we're proud.
Oh, Lillian's
yeah.
Legos.
What did you think? What are you taking pictures of that I don't know about?
Oh.
Okay.
A baby picture of Lillian came up. Now I'll have to share that too.
Which baby picture?
That one. From
Lillian in July. And we were in Florida, it looks like. That looks like your mom's couch.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Let me get to the thing.
We want to see this other thing. And Rachel says you're going to send that to me later. Did Lillian give you permission to show these? We're going to be in trouble. There's only one video that I have that I think she would be very upset if I showed anyone.
Oh, man. Yeah. So when I guess it was some report card, or maybe she got straight A's for the whole year or something like that, some kind of reward. But she likes Legos. She likes occupying her mind, putting together complicated stuff. And so she wanted Legos. I think we've mentioned this before. She wanted Legos with the highest piece count possible, and she just kind of looked through some stuff she liked. Of course, she chose the Titanic, and that's got over 9,000 pieces, but also it's like a $900 Lego. And so I was like, we're getting bootleg Legos. This is one of those Alibaba. No, AliExpress. That's it's a step up from Temu. So it's just the price difference is insane. It is $800 or $900 for the Lego version, and then it's like $80 for the same number of pieces. And it turns out like it built the thing. I think probably with a lot more frustration, but she managed to get it done. She was working on it she's like really into it, and then school ended. Summer started. She took a break from it. She had to motivate herself to get back to the 10% of it.
I think she got it around spring break, and so she like furiously worked on it, and then she didn't have as much time. But I mean, it's hard to see the scale of that. That shelf that it's on is 4 feet long, and you measured it. It's like 52 inches from end to end.
Yep. You know what's weird though? Like, it's cool as a collector's thing, but I was thinking I helped her put the two halves together today and put it up on this shelf, and most of the work went into the interior that you cannot access. Like, they literally, all the fucking rooms are in there. The whole anatomy of an ocean liner is inside that, but it's all encapsulated by Legos that are not openable. So it's a really strange thing to me. This could have been accomplished in like, I don't know, 400 pieces, like the shell of the thing.
So, but yeah, and I mean, except for you helping her like get the final large pieces together, she did build it 100% by herself. And it was like Legos on hard mode because it came in like one giant box of like, not here's the piece. Like when you get Legos from Lego, it's like bag 1, here's all the pieces you need for the first part. Bag 2, this is like bag of red. You could not need any of these pieces at all until the very end. Bag of white. Good luck.
See, Christopher, the Star Wars Legos, because she's got a Millennium Falcon too. Those actually open up and you know are you can, if you want to play with them or display the interior, you can do that.
I bet that Millennium Falcon was expensive. We didn't buy it. My stepdad's brother-in-law bought it. Yeah.
Can you break it and put it in the pond? Then you and Jenna can replay the scene where there was definitely room on the door. It's too hot for that. You clearly don't understand Lego. Fine. I don't.
Some battle damage.
Well, we got to the end when she was putting it together today, and it reaches that point where all the pieces are in huge chunks, and you try to connect something to another thing, and you can't get a good grip on it, and so like another piece breaks off, and yeah, you can easily put some battle damage on it.
Yeah, no, she was having a struggle with that, and I could tell when she came in that she was like,
she was so over upset,
it. Like,
I'm like, okay, all right, I got the super glue. We're gonna fix this.
Welcome in, Mark.
Bad. Hi, Mark. Let me refresh this participants list. I think Jeff broke it.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, he did. Not updating anymore. Hey, can someone say the secret word and guess what the secret word is? Y'all didn't say it last week.
I know.
Remember, there's a secret word.
Maybe the Titanic reenactment will have to wait until January, February, so you can also redo the iceberg for accuracy.
Not possible. Samantha and Gobi is asking, what other rhizome plants in the aquarium hobby other than Anubias, Java Fern, Boost, and Bulbitis? There are some others. Homolomina. The problem is all of the other ones require pretty intense CO2 injection and very stable parameters. Like, I don't even bother with them, honestly. So those are kind of the big four. Or is it? Yeah, four. Anubias, Java Fern, Boost, and Bulbitis.
Hey, also, when you're guessing the secret word, you have to use it in context. It does not pick it up if it's the only word that is said.
Correct.
So, oh, you know what else you could mention? You like said it in a chat, but you could talk about the fish that was in the pond in the 600 gallon.
Oh yeah, because rainbows. We had, I don't know, when was that? I thought a guppy had made it from the small pond to the big pond, and it was swimming across one section of the pond. But I figured, yeah, I'm not going to be able to net anything out of a 600-gallon pond. But I managed to catch it at night with the flashlight when it was just kind of hovering there, and it ended up being a Kamaka rainbow because that's what rainbows do. They lay eggs on plants, and then I move the plants, and then they hatch. One of them survives because they need micro food, and Yeah, that's how I breed rainbows, is accidentally about once every year and a half. Did anyone eat apple pie? Only for my birthday. No, not for my birthday.
No, I made peach pie. No,
peach pie.
For Zachary's birthday. I made a peach pie for your birthday.
Yeah. I know. We were over at my parents' house visiting.
Yeah, they had apple pie.
Yeah. I had apple
chantilly
pie.
cake.
Yeah.
Is it called wieners or hot dogs?
Hot dogs.
I mean, it depends on the context. If it is just loose,
nope, they're frankfurters.
A wiener. And if it's inside the bun, it's a hot dog.
Frankfurters. Come on.
Welcome in, Garage Gills.
Fish. Hi, Garage Gills. Are rainbow fish my favorite? I mean, a rainbow fish in Corridoro tank, because I feel like
and puffers.
I love Corys and I love puffers. The rainbow fish and the Corys go together really well. The puffers not so much with the other two. So like my favorite kind of tank would be a community tank where it's heavily rainbows and Corys. Because I don't think I'd ever have a rainbow tank without Corys, but I would have a Cory tank with other stuff. Corys are just kind of like the required bottom dweller for me. Zendra asking, how are all the lilies and ponds doing now that it's summer as fuck? They seem to be okay, though the one in the shade is doing the best because it's got shade. And I had like a caterpillar attack. It's been raining like for the last month, so I haven't really been able to do much with the ponds, but I had a caterpillar attack the lilies and I got some BT and sprayed all over the leaves. Been doing that every few days. That seems to be working. But yeah, it's hot. It's freaking hot. Less time outside because it's so hot. And welcome in, Passing Wind.
Yeah. Jesse is getting some Ultims tomorrow.
Nice.
Apparently, you need to go stand in a corner. I have never ever heard you say Frankfurter in my.
I don't.
My life.
I say hot dog.
In our context. 23 years of being together as of tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow is our anniversary.
Anniversary tomorrow.
It's our 23rd year together and our 17th wedding anniversary.
Yeah. But like going back to the ponds, hint, there's mostly I've been going into the ponds and removing a pest of some sort that's growing in hair form every so often, just wrapping it around a stick, kind of annoying, but you do what you got to do. How old do fancy goldfish actually usually live? I have no idea. My 6-year-old is getting very lethargic and resting the bull bite us most of the day now. Oh, you even want to know that then, or are you just saying stuff? Okay. Member of the King George 111 fan club. Thank you for the super chat, Mark. All right. It triggered it.
It was the marriage kissing Madakas.
Okay.
Those were the ones. But yes, where did she say? Oh, did you mean algae? So wait.
No, Zen got it.
No, Zen said it first.
Yeah. All right.
There we go. The secret word has something to do with ponds. I mean, not necessarily. They could have algae in their tanks. So it gives in her points. And enter #secret.
#secret. And we will draw. I forget if it random. Oh man, I said it first on my chat. Do the refresh unless it's like still showing that. I don't know. Let's go by.
No, it showed Zen first. I just missed it.
Oh.
But I would think that this Fishfam link bot is picking up what is first, as well as like a fail safe. Jody wants to know, how are the paradise fish?
Doing great. I don't know if they have babies. I did go in last night with the flashlight, shine it into the pond just to see. I need a more powerful flashlight. If anyone's got any recommendations for a good bright light for that kind of stuff, for pond shining, would be appreciated. I had a crappy, it's like a pin light, kind of one that you can focus and zoom, but the brightness is not all that great. I need something a little brighter than that. Well, while we're letting the hashtags roll, let's go ahead and start. Emily's got a flashlight recommendation.
I find the sun to be very bright.
Yeah, but it's hard to see in the bottom of the pond.
Thank you, Nick.
Nick, Hardwater Propagation sent 5 memberships. Thank you. And they went to Cosman, 310 Aquatics, Ember Taylor, Mountain Greenery, and EJ. And welcome in Rob's Fishbowl.
Yeah, don't forget that you can fill out the plant form if you are a member. If you are not in America or you don't need any plants, you can still fill it out and pick a magnet. And also, everyone can have a magnet.
Yeah, magnets for all members, not the grays. Did nothing.
All right. I mean, they get entertainment on Friday, hopefully, or maybe not. I don't know.
Well, I mean, if they're here, I assume that they want to be. That's how we run things here.
We don't kick anyone out if they don't care, though.
Yeah, some people just like the noise, you know. Hey, lurker. Hey, lurker. Trying to get their attention. Lurker.
And Jody P says, FYI, the aquarium background tape has been used. Excellent double-sided sticky tape to hold foam in place when
I know it's surprisingly useful. It has very specific uses, but you know, it will hold some stuff.
Would submersible pool lights help? Is what Oinky wants to know.
Maybe. I kind of would prefer something that I can just walk around with. It doesn't rechargeable or whatever batteries, you know, I just something I can walk around with and not be super chunky, but like I don't need anything that is going to like light up the whole pond. You know, I just kind of want to be able to shine down directly and see the bottom of it 2 feet down. Is there a dwarf valve scenario? Yes. Can you propagate valve from the leaf? No. You got to have a crown and roots. Watching my 2 bettas spawning now. Fireworks. That's good entertainment for sure.
So a valve is a rosette?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, are you... Oh.
What?
Jenna, I don't know if Steven mentioned that I apologized in the comments of the plant form. Sorry for picking a magnet instead of a sticker. No, that's fine. And also, I have access to the plant form, so I could see it.
Oh, I missed it. Did you want a sticker or?
No. He said that he wanted a magnet so that he can move them. Gotcha. I think he was apologizing for suggesting that he would want a sticker instead of a magnet.
Oh, how dare you change your mind?
Where is the plant form? If you go to the membership tab, it should be the very first thing. Right?
Yeah. You'll see a photo of a planted tank that says like member plants. Okay. Yes. Welcome in, Jonathan G. We ready to play the thing? And then we'll do the secret drawing.
But don't go to the plant form yet, because we're about to play a game. You don't want to miss.
Do.
I mean, the plant form isn't going away, but the game will be.
Mm-hmm. Who's that?
I know.
It's a logo.
Yeah,
like
it's a logo of a person.
Yeah, not an AI logo, just a logo.
It's the sun.
Yeah.
Lumi said that she sent you some links.
Thank you, Lumi. I saw Emily's got a recommendation too. If you could send me something on Discord. Very bright. Very bright. Got him.
I have only seen one.
Me too. Thank you, Emily. Are the logos members? No, the logos can be anybody within the community that it actually comes to streams, not just our stream, but like the general Fishfam streams, multiple streams.
So only one, and it is going to Boots Cats.
Good job. Yep. Where did Christopher go?
To the plant form. I tried to tell him, like, don't go. I could see that his was up first.
Yeah, and this would have been worth 1 point. And there it is.
Welcome in, Aquaballs.
Hi, Aquaballs.
Welcome in, Mary Oliver.
Mary Oliver, howdy.
Really quick before you move on to the next one, Mandarin Gobi wants to know if he can put a Monstera plant or Peace Lily in a 5 to 10 gallon tank.
I haven't tried a Peace Lily, but from what I've heard, yes, you can. I mean, we're talking about obviously growing it out of the tank as a immersed plant. But yeah, I've got Monstera growing out of a tank. Oh,
okay. Zen said it too. Yeah,
sorry,
it was up here.
Not my fault.
It was my fault.
Yeah.
You can blame me.
All right, next. Well, there's the first house fire because of fireworks. Jeez.
No, on his scanner.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I don't think he was commenting on our houses around here.
No, he doesn't know what's going on here, except for that there are fireworks.
It's loud. So loud. That's what I see with the dirty contact lens. Yeah. It's Minecraft related. Nope.
I've only seen one so far.
Me too. Then you know what, Emily? I wondered the same thing, and I was sure that I was making the game too hard, but chat proved me wrong.
Okay, I see 2.
Okay. It's Jonathan got his. Okay.
Nice. Well, I mean, I guess now we're
we are
saying that. Yeah.
We are.
So nobody after Jonathan.
I had long enough after the first person guessed
Peters
it. And Jonathan.
And Jonathan G.
There it is. Okay. And this would have been worth 1 point. Not a huge change, but like you squint and you stand far away and you like poke your eye. It looks just like his logo.
Mm-hmm.
See?
Yeah. The same. It looks exactly the same. Said perfect.
Yep.
Do you want to do the AI fish and then
we'll
pull secret? Okay.
Then we'll pull the secret. Okay, these were fish generated by AI. They are extremely easy. So lube up your internet. Have a good night, vibes.
I'm consistently failing this eye exam.
This is a cool picture, though. I like it. Lube up the internets.
Yeah, we got 5. So we have Jonathan G. Yeah. Do you have it?
Yep,
okay.
Yep.
Toonie Loon.
Toonie Loon.
Big Cat. Zen.
Okay.
Did you get Zen?
You just said it.
And Jody P. I don't know. I can't see what you're doing.
Zen? Did you get Zen?
Did you get Jody?
Yes.
But did you get Big Cat?
Huh?
Did you get Big Cat? Jody? No, Big Cat was before Zen.
I think so. I just go in order as you say. I'm on autopilot.
Did you get Zen?
No, I'm wiping all the points. Everyone's starting from
Okay.
zero. Okay.
For the next love of fish, get Zen. Big Cat, you didn't get Skip, but you did get your point. I said Jody. She got her point.
I did get Jody. Yeah.
Yeah. But did you get Jonathan?
I don't know.
Remember 5 names.
No more points.
What's the name of the turtle?
But what's the name of the turtle? Was it wearing a... Nah, it's just a regular ass turtle. Trying to learn Kung Fu.
I think people need to look at the context of this picture and not what the fish looks like. Because the fish itself doesn't look anything like this. Don't worry about the colors or the shape. No, I think it's big enough. I don't need to zoom.
People are smart.
At least some.
Maybe. Yeah, it doesn't look anything like the actual fish, but you know, it's...
There are 4 answers. Okay, we got 5.
Yep.
Okay, we have Benjamin Peters.
Okay.
Jody P.
Yep.
Boots Cats.
Okay.
Jeff Kane. And Linda Worth.
That took a second.
What? What took a second?
To find Jeff Kane. It's been so long.
Empire of Dirt Aquatics.
No, I just had to find him. Jody has superpowers when she is in Wyoming. I think the Wyoming internet probably is like the worst. So
never heard of that. Therefore, it's not a thing. Don't we have a hummingbird tetra?
Yeah, we have one. We
and they're like
I forgot how
orange.
many I order from Dan, and yeah, I don't know what it is with me and nanofish, or if it's the fish themselves. It doesn't really matter the source. I can't keep them alive very long. I don't do anything different. And maybe that's the problem, is I don't do anything different. I just expect them to thrive in my water. You know, same as everything else. So
she's an hour ahead in the stream. I mean, that seems like it would be a disadvantage, because for her, like, we would have just started 15 minutes ago and she wouldn't have any of the stuff. I'm unfamiliar with this fish. Is it a hard one to find? I don't know if it's especially hard. They're very tiny, like smaller than our chili rasbora is in the tank with it.
with my very limited experience with it, I would not get it again. I also, I've never seen a smaller tetra. I don't know if it's the smallest tetra, but man, they are chili raspberry size or smaller. It kind of schools around with the chilies. I don't think I would put, unless I was able to buy, like, I don't know, a couple of dozen, maybe 50 of them. I don't think I would put them in anything bigger than a 10, honestly.
You could probably put 50 of them in a 10.
Probably, yeah.
They're
very tiny.
Very, very tiny.
They are neat looking. I agree. Yeah, I wish nanofish would do better for me. Like the real nanofish, like the tiniest ones, like what are they called? Like Phoenix, chili raspberries. Those are doing fine.
Yeah.
But the blue axelrods, no go. Kubatais, no. Those hummingbird tetras. I think we tried emerald eye raspberries one time. That might have been a source issue, but yeah, I don't have a good track record with the tiny fish. Don't know if it's me.
Welcome in, Mel.
Mel has been here, but
well, she said lurking and planting and filming, which sounded like she wasn't here.
Make the content. Do it, lady.
Do you want Zen to pull? How many people are watching? Zen, can you please pull a person who said secret? But yeah, how many people are getting the chit TikToks?
Pretty funny.
Do it, lady. Is there a black person here?
Is there a black purse in here? Zen says the purple on your eyes is looking extra iridescent tonight. It's making for very pretty blinking. It does look better on camera. Like you were showing it to me, and I'm like, I just see shadow.
Yeah. I don't wear makeup like almost never. Just not a makeup person. But I'll put on like eye stuff and lipstick. Oh,
hey, Nancy. All right.
Zen said pick again, Linky.
Cool.
So, what is Nancy gonna win? I saw that you had it, and then you're like, nope.
Because I forgot. Because I want to share the audio properly, unless you want to have an echo. Would you like to hear yourself?
No. Oh my God. No. Everyone else has to suffer to hear me. I don't want to be that person.
All right.
Okay.
What's it gonna be?
Don't forget, Steven, his eyeshadow is looking nice today, too.
Like my guy liner. Fish Room Punk stickers. Come on, $100. Yeah. Fish Room Punk.
Congratulations, Nancy. You won Fish Room Punks. And we have her address.
Yep.
She hasn't moved.
Nope, that's not yet. Not yet. Okay.
She hasn't moved yet?
No, I put it to the Wheel of You Lose giveaway.
Oh, okay. Are you ready for me to push a button?
Hold on, let me process June's comment for a second.
I have a lovely voice. No,
it's Stephen P's voice that makes you think you sound bad.
Because your voice is so much better than mine.
No, like, what does that mean?
I mean, you have a normal voice. I don't think
that's what she means.
You have a normal voice. I have an obnoxious voice.
No, I couldn't. I'm very sensitive to sounds, especially grating sounds. I couldn't tolerate an obnoxious voice.
Yeah, but you know how like you get like nose blindness to like the smells in your house. Maybe you just have voice blindness to me.
No. And I'm also not the type of person that would just hear my smoke detector battery go low and just let it let it sink into my brain and just be used to it. That's not going to happen.
I am reading it, Matt. I'm not going to read it out loud.
Oh, hold on. Jenna P sounds like she looks beautiful. Exactly. Both of your voices are adequate. Thank you. Thank you, Big Cat. We both have sufficient mouth noises that enable the stream to be audible. Best compliment ever. All right.
Welcome in, Mike.
M&C headed to watch things blow up. Nice. All right. Now press a button.
Okay. See, this kind of stuff makes me really feel like it's especially not true. Though.
No, he's telling you truths that you find uncomfortable. They're inconvenient, uncomfortable truths for you.
An inconvenient truth.
Mr. Mandarin Gobi's question: can I put water lettuce with goldfish inside my blue bucket pond tank with lamplight and hang on the back filter? Yeah, I think. I mean, it'll be light dependent. I don't know how bright that light is, but you could try it. Water lettuce is a survivor. Remember though, if it does do well and it starts dividing, water lettuce will absolutely choke out any hope of surface agitation. So just don't let it fill up the bucket, because you want some gas exchange.
And yeah, Sin drew these, but she drew them very well. So like,
I know she's getting good at it, and she's doing shit that I didn't even know you could do in Krita. And I'm just, and then like, I know eventually she's gonna get tired of it, and then I have to be back to drawing fish again.
But other people can draw fish.
Please do. Yeah, like she filled in these fins, like semi-transparent. Never even thought about that.
So
also, I forgot the name of the fish.
Well, I didn't.
That's good.
So she said, my daughter was right. I draw sad fish. So we have Big Cat. We have Jody P. Cheryl CR Fish.
Jody really is on it.
Benjamin Peters, who has the whole correct name. I'm giving it to people who said polar parrot, but please remember that it is polar blue parrot. And Christopher Junkin.
Hinty McHintington. Our themes don't work unless you know the full common name that someone made up. Jody's cheating. I knew it.
Every name someone made up, that like even the scientific name, someone made it up.
Yeah. Good point. Look at that. Swam away. Like normal. Didn't do some stupid AI thing. I don't think this one's going to swim very well.
I still think you should have made it swim away.
We just like
and some missed
would the roots be the little tentacles and just kind of
I don't know.
What the fuck is that? So we got the name, but once again, remember that it is a red tiger lotus.
Yeah, so Jody P. Fishcapades.
Okay.
Cheryl.
Wait a minute.
Now, is a tiger lotus a lily?
No. Well, it is, but there's two different common names for two different species of Nymphaea.
Okay. So it wouldn't be, this one is always called a tiger lotus.
Hang on. I got to add Fishcapades.
Okay.
To the scoreboard. Okay, who was after Fishcapades?
Cheryl Smith, CR Fish.
Okay.
Big Cat. Mander Gobi, I didn't miss you. You were 6th because number 5 is Jeff Kane. Mander Gobi just missed it.
Remember, you gotta switch from top chat to all comments, and that'll refresh chat for you. It'll tell you where you actually fell in order.
Lane,
EJ,
is
welcome
there
in.
really
Happy 4th.
any other color?
Austin Rooks, welcome in. Happy 4th. All right, let's finish this drawing. I just had it wave with the current.
This is going to be a hard theme.
Yeah, I know.
For people.
Red, white,
now,
blue
it could have been red, white, and blue until we get to some of these other fish. It's not like red, white, and blue.
Oh, there's some yellow, there's some blue.
It's not primary colors theme.
Which is a great guess as well. Colors of the rainbow.
Stupid cichlid. I mean, if that's how you feel about cichlids, Big Steve.
Yeah. It's a valid emotion to have.
I see a close answer.
No. Well, that's the end of the drawing. Fireworks theme.
What is an ACEI? What is that?
I'll Google it. You know, better yet, I will Bing it.
Because you're an edge?
Yeah. Pseudotrophic.
That's the only reason.
Lake Malawi's water is typically blah, 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 blah. Also known as the yellowtail ACI, is an Mbuna cichlid from Lake Malawi. I don't believe that's the right thing.
No. Where is this cichlid native to?
Well, that depends. What the fuck is this fish?
I see the answer.
No idea. I don't remember.
So stupid cichlid was correct. So it is, Christopher Junkin got it, a blue neon peacock. And I needed people for sure to say the right colors to give them this one, because there's other colors of peacock. You can't just say peacock cichlid.
Christopher?
And Shirley, Moneyless Maven. And
I thought someone said peacock.
Yeah, Alishon said yellow peacock.
Well, screw you, Alshon. Wrong color. Okay.
And it very well could be the same thing, but I don't know enough about cichlids. So
this might be one where people don't get the theme. It's a tough one. The animation. Hold on, I want to go back. This fish looks so bored. It's pure boredom in the face. Screw this. Bye. Glow stick colors. More yellow.
The fish yawn.
Yeah. But what color? What color is this?
There's more than one type of this.
Come on.
I mean,
I think this one will yawn.
Very easy. Like you can look at it. You can see what color it is.
Unless you're colorblind, you insensitive.
Then, God, they're having a hard time with this game in general.
Yeah.
Big yellow effer.
It's a gray.
Is a toadfish and a frogfish the same thing?
Don't know. Let's ask Daddy Bing.
Ask? Okay, so for sure, because I've heard that it's also a stonefish, I think. But I don't know if toadfish.
So it's a family. Yeah, this is like you get to that.
I'm gonna call it and be mean, and I'm gonna say only if you said yellow frogfish because that's what it is.
Okay,
I'm mean.
All right,
Big cat.
I agree with you. I support your meanness, so I stand behind you. Okay, big cat.
Jody P. I don't even care if you said stonefish. It's got to be frogfish so that it also fits the theme.
Okay.
Extra mean.
Oh.
Cheryl.
And Aquabotany TV. Hi. New name to me. Welcome. Okay, got Cheryl.
Uh-huh. Did you get Christopher Junkin?
No, because you're just now saying his name. Got him now.
Did you get Fish Tank Barn?
Hold that thought.
Okay.
Now I got him.
Okay. Let me make sure nobody said toadfish and frogfish aren't the same to Zen's knowledge.
Okay.
I need y'all to think about. Oh, Mary Oliver, you're so close. You're so close to the theme. But this theme, I need you to think of the whole name. The whole name. Because
Nancy, I don't shit in my backyard, but it's a good guess. Stupid mouth on it. It came back. Yeah, I agree, Benjamin. She is getting good at it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
give
the first
Benjamin.
ones were good
too. No. The very first one, Fuzzy KR.
Nice. All 3 in a row. Not bad. Fuzzy got it first, though.
Yeah. It's animals and colors.
Yeah.
So you need to say an animal and a color.
And fish ain't one of the animals.
No, we have big cat.
Oh, is black ram acceptable?
Yes. Because it is saying the color and the animal.
Okay.
Boots cats.
Okay.
Jody P.
Has Jody P scored for every single thing?
I don't know.
Impressive. Okay.
Alishon. And Big Steve.
Okay. Got it. And let's get through the drawing.
I thought they were Dark Knight Rams, technically. Well, they're Black Knight Rams for the purpose of this theme.
We gave it a new common name.
Black. Midnight is a time.
Not a time theme. People.
Wait, was that the last one?
Sure was.
Oh, okay.
The end. All right, back to the pants list. Let's see who.
Has Jody P scored what? I mean, what she's doing in her RV is up to her.
Okay. I wasn't going to go there, but so welcome in Shark Fan Adventures as well. We missed you coming in. SC Cat House, I think, came in. Ember Taylor, that's a new name. Sorry we missed you. Hopefully you're still here. Just saw that name pop up on the participants list. So welcome. We were playing a game. You might have been confused, but that's okay.
Welcome in Chesapeake Crustaceans.
Chesapeake. All right, because it's prize time and everyone is eligible.
Yes. Everyone is eligible. What is the hashtag? It is for this electric blue guppy plush.
I don't know. Hi, Rocky Mouse.
The theme was colors and animals.
Yeah. Crown Tail, welcome. Someone throw in a hashtag.
Anyone. Any hashtag. Anybody. It's just gotta be not Google modded.
She's sitting outside to get that good outside reception.
Hashtag America. That's the first hashtag I see. That's appropriate. It's
perfect.
4th of July.
Yep.
Hashtag America. Jody.
Wait, what did she say?
Hashtag. Her hashtag. I can't say it.
Oh, blue bitch.
Not America. America.
Just America. Don't need them extra fancy A's.
Yeah. Yeah, no A at the front.
Oh, crap. Hang on.
So, speaking of like prizes, is it still a thing, Matt, that if we get 100 Patreons, you will go to an event? Remember then when that was a thing, that if we got 100 Patreons, he would go to an event?
Yeah, I'll go along with that. Yeah. I remember distinctly.
That vividly. Extraneous A is how we know you ain't from these parts.
Why? How many Patreons do we have currently?
I don't know. I think 40 something. Said yep, I said that.
Work to do.
How many? What is the current Patreon number?
Now, if Matt's the only one with this number, that seems like a conflict of interest.
No, I think I can. I think he gave me access to it. But if you want the prize of meeting Matt, join Patreon. If that's a prize for you.
We've already confirmed Matt's real. Jody being the only person who in Fishfam who's met him.
Mm-hmm. And Melissa. I assume she's met him.
Yeah. I guess that counts. Okay. Let me share that.
Just move to Iowa and order a Fishfam link badge.
That's all it takes.
I like how Benjamin said, wait, Jody had to meet Matt.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, Cat House. I think maybe you are going senile, and I'm sorry to hear about that. But you're just making shit up.
Mandarin Gobi wanted to know what day he's getting plants from the plant form. So
it'll be within, I mean, probably before October-ish, because generally, like, it's really hot right where we are right now to ship anything out. Just because the post office, you never know if it's gonna sit in Baton Rouge post office for a long time and be on a truck for a long time. So we typically start shipping around August, September to climates that have decent enough weather. So I would, like before November, I think is when you'll get yours. But yeah, the form that you fill out is just to tell us what we should be growing over the summer while it's hot.
53 to go. Christopher asked if someone could post the Patreon link. Matt says, I figure I got a few more years before I'll have to make good on that promise. So I would like clarification. Patreon is only $5, but you can up your Patreon if you would like. Does it have to be 100 individual people, or does it have to be the amount of money that 100 people? Like, if we got people who are willing to pay $20 a month, does that count as 4 people? Or does it need to be the number 100?
Branton, where the hell have you been? Just got back from fireworks. Blowing shit up.
I like how you're like, where have you been? Like it's a surprise that people would be doing something on a holiday.
How dare they? A pretty good turnout anyway, considering I figured most people would be busy off doing something. EJ, so yeah, she said, or he, I don't know why I said he, I don't know. EJ is in Southeast Texas. It's hot till December, and we are in South Louisiana, so we can relate. We can usually ship when it's like below 90-ish. Just before the first frost of August.
Where was it on the form that you were looking at today where it was like 50 degrees or something?
In Washington. Where it's like in the 70s during the day, and then at night it gets like kind of chilly. Like, what the fuck is up with that? It is July. Get with the program. Be miserable.
Be miserable.
Yeah.
Britton, it's not Murica, it's America. With an E.
I like your spelling though, Brenton. But it's not going to get you on the wheel. You got to spell it right. Get on the wheel so the wheel can kick you off.
Oh, Nathan is very pink.
Damn.
Super
Jonathan
pink. Are you going to like gaslight me and be like, it's actually purple?
You're accurate today.
What, Matt?
What? No. What?
What does that say?
EJ, you need the hashtag or pound sign or Octothorpe.
Yeah.
America.
I might go if I could meet Melissa.
Okay.
Does Melissa come to the event if we get 100 Patreons? Austin says we have our windows open in Washington.
That's gotta be nice. Isn't New Mexico like that? Really hot in the day and pretty cold at night?
Well, it's like most desert.
Maybe.
Huh?
If it's dry, then there's not a lot of what do you call it? Thermal
Humidity?
No. Well, yeah. Okay. If it's dry, there's not a lot of humidity. Hi, Shelby. Happy 4th.
I don't know. I picked something that made sense. I don't know what you're thinking.
I don't know either. I really don't.
Obviously. Mandarin Gobi wants to know if he needs liquid fertilizer for a 5-gallon with Anubias, frogbit, and pothos, the pair of killifish, and 1 nearite zebra snail.
Yeah, not a lot, but some. Like, you'll have a lot of nutrients will come from your tap water. It'll come from your fish in your fish food. But there's certain micros and stuff where it's not a bad idea to maybe once a week put like a few drops of an all-in-one fertilizer or something like that. It's not going to hurt, and it'll make sure your plants have access to what they need at the time. We're playing for a blue guppy, Brenton, a plushie one.
This blue guppy plushie. So, Shelby, if you want to enter, there's still time. I like June said, it's always 74. Don't care about outside.
Zen is looking for Bougie. Where did you go? I got to do water changes tonight. So
tonight?
Yep. Yeah, I think so. That way the dogs can hang out with me.
Yeah, I was gonna say awake. they can stay out as late as they want. They can sleep with us tonight if they want. Welcome in, Grant.
Grant, how's it going? America. What the funt? Yep, I think she has exited the stream. 40 entries. Let me refresh and get a few more.
Maybe she had to go blow things up.
Maybe.
Welcome in, Cancer Train. What's the hashtag? Hashtag America.
To win a plushy guppy. Cancer Train. I think I don't think I've seen you around here in this stream, but I've seen you around in chats and stuff. I think on what you call it, Dance Fish. And there's Johnny. Fish the keeping.
Matt, you should edit the Fishfam link Patreon default to $1 for me quick. Why quick? I think you can go in and customize it, and you could make it as much or as little as you want.
Yep, you're in, Johnny.
So, and it's for this blue plush. Blue guppy plush. Am I a good color, though? What color is Johnny? Fish the keeping. Oh, he's like kind of orangey. Am I going to be gaslit? It's kind of orange, right?
Why are you so paranoid? You're crazy.
Yeah, I know.
You're just making things up and seeing things.
Oh, not
I don't know
when
what's wrong with you.
Oh, you can gift Patreons. Oh, Bougie had to control the dogs.
There she is. I don't know what Zen wanted, so I was just trying to flag you down.
I think she wanted her to enter for this plush.
Oh, hash the tag.
Hashtag America. Is Jeff gonna force Matt into an event right now?
I didn't know you could gift them. Oh, snap.
Johnny, what would you do with this plushie? Does it go to the cats? Maybe Johnny is gonna work on his own plushie hat to wear when he meets Oinky.
Be a hat off. My God, Peplin. So late. It's getting ready to spin this.
The last plushie I want is hanging on my back door window. Can mystery snails eat floating plants? Because I had a mystery snail eating Amazon frog bit. Looked healthy. How to stop it? I think Annette would say that mystery snails only eat plant matter that is not healthy. They prefer to not eat plants. They prefer eating like snail food. But I mean, they can eat plants. Are you feeding your mystery snail specifically?
You got to feed the shit out of them too. God. Ridiculous.
Oh, Annette is here.
Yeah, there you go. Answer the question, Annette.
Annette is part of Big Snail propaganda.
Yeah.
Did Annette enter on the wheel for this blue guppy?
Yep. She's on there.
Okay.
All right. Hurry up, people. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. So Lance is here. Are you on the wheel, Lance? Do you want to be on the wheel? Hashtag America.
Hashtag America for this electric blue guppy.
And then, yeah, we're going to spin.
Does Green Pleco make snail plushies? They make
one.
A snail plushie.
And according to Annette, it's anatomically not any snail.
Yeah.
It's just their made up snail. There we go. All right, we got Lance in here.
Jeff wants to know, I need to order a new badge, but not with my current logo. How does one order a specialty badge? When you go and order a badge, Matt should email you and confirm details. You don't put anything on there, and he should confirm for everyone to make sure that he is using the correct logo and name that you want. So you just order it as normal.
Call him on the phone.
He would love that.
Mm-hmm.
Floating plants can get biofilm and whatnot on them, so snails can try and clean them, but sometimes it's just easier to eat the floating plants. Feed your snails high protein and calcium daily.
So much work.
Do nearite snails eat fish food and wafers?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that applies to any snail. They will eat it's kind of like there's a spectrum of food for the fish in your tank, and some of them are very, very, very narrow. And for snails, it's just like everything, kind of like the same as guppies. Like guppies will eat most anything that they can actually get in their mouth and chew and swallow, digest, whatever. So for sure, just like most of your algae eaters, like Siamese algae eaters, they'll eat general fish food too. I think ottos are the one picky one in terms of they're like obligate herbivores, I believe, or maybe algivores specifically. All right, we got 48 entries.
New Hat Gardening. Does New Hat Gardening want to enter for this plush? Hashtag America.
Hi, New Hat Gardening. That's a new name. Welcome. Hashtag America. We're giving away a guppy plush, and I'm getting ready to spin the wheel. So
it's spelled like America without the A. So just hashtag America.
And yeah, hit the friggin' like. Please do. I don't know what it's going to do, but let's find out. Like button. Like button. Do it.
Mary Oliver's turtle gives shell rides to the 3 mystery snails in the tank.
It's like a thrill rush for that. I think that was a skit on Robot Chicken some years back.
Oh, yeah. Where the snail was riding and saying, yay!
Okay, 49 entries. All right, New Hat says, spin away, we shall. Okay.
Okay. Are you sharing it the correct way so that
I hope so.
It's not going to echo? I mean, we'll see.
Just started live streaming tonight. Okay.
Can I give a shark bite instead of it's going to be Shark Week soon, right? Shark Week is in July.
Oh, the wheel is perfect up there. Okay.
Bratton said, I'm going to hit the like if I win. And Zen said, so you've never hit the like?
Brandon, you are the
we consistently get like 1 to 2 dislikes every stream. So now we know it's Bratton.
No, we don't. We used to.
Oh, okay.
People got tired of that.
Oh, Matt just entered. Was he on there? He was busy making Jeff Kane a way to force him into an event.
All right. Yes. Yeah, you're on there. Okay.
Always dislike until they earn the like. Shelby says I never look at the dislikes. It would hurt my feelings.
Yeah, that's a good practice. I mean, it overall it doesn't matter because you got so many people who adore you and support you. But yeah, I get it. Like, social media is fucking poison. It really is. All right, spin time. Sorry, June. You can hear it, right? Well, not the name, but
yes. I can't hear the name. You have to say the name.
Okay, overly overstocked Oscar.
Did you give June her pity point?
No. I have to change her name too. Overly.
Geek Boy, the only dislike I've seen was on the video of our kitten carrying around his toy, effing monsters in this world. I saved a TikTok video that I bet Geek would like that I showed you. It's just a video of black cats like emerging from the void. Just a bunch of black cats.
That's scary. Beta Aquatics. Fuzzy KR, they them. Empire of Dirt Aquatics. Linda Worth. The Zen Ginger. And for those who are new, I forgot to say, like, if it lands on your name, then you're off the wheel. The last person on the wheel is who wins. I always forget about that. Hey, Singanantha Society. I haven't seen you around in a while. Welcome and happy 4th.
Also, it looks like Jeff Kane has a link to click to redeem. If you would like to be a Fishfam Link Patreon, you can click that link. Hold on, here we go. Any non-members to Fishfam Link, click it and use it. And this gives you things like the ability to view the participants list, the ability to get discounts at some stores. Like there's a whole, when you log in at the top, there's a list of Patreon features that you can click on. And you're also supporting Fishfam Link and keeping the site up and running because it costs money to run the site, whether people are Patreons or not.
That's cool. I didn't know you could gift Patreons. Thank you, Jeff. That's awesome. 100 available. Holy crap.
Thank you, Jeff.
I mean, they're free, people. Click that link in the chat. And then you're a patron and you've got access to some secret shit or something.
So this is free. It costs you absolutely nothing to click this link and try it out for a month to redeem this.
No. Singanantha's been watching the replays, couldn't catch the lives. Yeah, I get that. Life happens. Appreciate you watching the replays though. All right. Liquid Zoo, only fins. And for that, Matt's off the wheel after Jeff's good deed. Dennis Christensen. Fish tank barn. Tank girl. Toonie loon. Boots cats, boots cats. Sleeper barbecue grills to GI. If you are going to the Keystone Clash and can volunteer, please follow this link to fill out the volunteer form.
Please, even if all you're doing is you're going to take pictures for yourself, fill out the volunteer form and look at where we need pictures so that, yeah, I can put you down and know that we'll have the stuff needed. Also, if enough people volunteer, then nobody has to do very much work.
Yes, you can volunteer, Jaden. Young and
fill out
spry
the
and
form.
able-bodied. Just let us know how much he can lift.
No, if they're under 18, they can help, but they're just gonna...
He can't haul shit. I bet he knows how. I bet he's good at it. Shark Fin Adventures. George RB3. Mystery Snail Guardians.
Remote volunteer. I don't think there's anything you can do remotely, unfortunately.
CR Fish, Cheryl Smith.
Johnny, I would never make you have to kiss Scotty's head. You can if you want to.
Totally optional.
Can I repeat how to obtain a Clash badge?
Oh, there's probably a link someone can post to just request one. And what are they, like 10, 15 bucks?
For a Fishfam link badge. I don't know what...
Yeah, that's probably what he's asking for. Yeah,
but a Clash badge, like everyone who attends the Clash gets a badge if you are going for a full weekend or a day pass. If you're just paying $5 to go look around, you get a wristband and not a badge.
Yeah, but the Fishfam link badge, that's a separate thing. It's got a QR code that will lead to your channel. That's what you're asking about.
Yeah. But I think Lance has one of those.
Oh. Jody P. Foxy's Fishes.
I think he's talking about like this kind of badge.
Oh, yeah. Yep, you get that with your registration. Shelby K. Sweetie 3.14. Mandarin Gobi. Lumi.
Welcome in, Moose. The secret word was already said.
Good attempt, though. I mean, it's a little like SEO bot, but like no one's saying Vallisneria cryptocorine. Also, if those were the secret words, they'd be spelled right. Hey, like that. SC Catahoulous. 12 people of the 100 have claimed Jeff's gifted Patreons. Good night, Mandarin Gobi. What did Rachel say?
She said
the FFL badge is great for all events.
Yeah. Is that the last thing she said?
She said Moosey. That was also
well. Maybe that's what it was.
Great point. I agree. Moosey. Window liquor number 5. $310 Aquatics. The real question is, how was the food at the barbecue? Branton would like to know.
Geek Boy cut off his live stream before showing us the food. Awfully suspicious.
Yeah, he was all hungry and malnourished and didn't want to walk around a hot warehouse holding a heavy camera apparatus.
Holding like 4 things on an apparatus.
Gets better every year. Oinky. Mountain greenery. Johnny said food was made by a dude who used to own a barbecue food truck, so it was as best as it's gonna get.
Here's a good point. Did Branton claim one of the free Patreon memberships so he can tell the AARP folks he won on McStreamy?
Hey, what's a good hashtag to bring over to David's stream?
Hashtag free Patreon. Then maybe people will ask about it and Jeff can drop the link, or somebody can drop the link. Because I imagine it says they have until October, I think.
Okay, that's good.
Claim your gift by October 2nd, 2025.
Yeah, that works, because they will. I mean, they don't listen, so they're not gonna know what we're talking about. So that'll bring up the conversation. Renee DeQueer. Jonathan G. Big Steve. Geek BOI. So looking at the XP leaderboard here, Big Steve will be 1325 XP. Zen is at 825 XP. Nancy just barely behind Zen with 800. And then Matt with 550, Mark with 475. So yeah, that's weird. Random all over the place. YouTube, get your shit together.
Emily says, I don't think I've ever said this, but I like that Steven has a podium.
I like to have a podium too. I feel like I have power.
Rachel said it's very official.
Yeah. Although there's this black void here on the podium, and in like, I don't know how long we've been streaming, like 4 years, I've never done anything with the black void. So much potential.
So, Johnny, that's not an efficient way to farm XP. Because once you've talked 3 times, you're stuck at 75 unless you super chat.
Yep. Alishan. Also, that's like not a good way to stay on the wheel. Fish Frenzy. Big Cat.
Welcome in, Craig.
Hey, yeah. Craig.
Big Cat, awesome. You get 75 for the first hour, and then when the second hour starts, you can get another 75. So if you have 150 XP, that means you have been here for at least 61 minutes and chatted at least 6 times.
Damn, you like really figured this out.
Thank you, Mark Sterlson. He said, I will buy my way to the top.
Oh, let's see, did it work? Thank you, Mark. You've got 675 now. Benjamin Peters. Nope.
Boy, does this help me cheat my way to the top? No, they don't care about YouTube.
Loyalty
cares about what gets them their additional like 30% money.
EJ.
Exactly, Big Cat. It's like, whose line is it anyway? Everything's made up and the points don't matter.
Yep. And Jody P just shot up to 4th place ahead of Mark.
Thank you, Jody. How about it? Because she gifted $10.
Wow.
What, YouTube Jody is still awake?
Yeah.
I think you know Scotty fell asleep laying with the cats on him.
It's only 9:41 where Jody is right now. All right, there you go, Brenton. You were a nice mint green, but it just didn't work. Nick at Hardwater Propag.
Jody is allowed to stay up late on holidays.
If she can.
She's on vacation, so she's living wild, being up until 9:42.
Passing out in about 8 minutes. Emily, Bougie Bish Fish. Chesapeake Crustaceans. Mark Sterlson. Fishcapades.
Mark
Fish to keeping. Thank you, Mark. The $10 super chat. Now, what did that do? So, Mark shot up to 2nd place with that one.
Ooh.
With 1,050 XP. Dang.
Does $10 Australian count the same as $10 US? I mean, I don't think it's the same amount of money, but I don't know, like, if YouTube takes into account the conversion.
They have to, because there's some currencies that are in like much smaller units. So $10 Australian right now is $6.50 US dollars.
Like in Squid Game, 4.5 billion won is not like $4.5 billion.
No.
Did anybody watch season 3 of Squid Game?
Everybody. All right.
Thank you, Big Steve. He said easy now and sent $5, and Jody sent $20 and said suck it.
Thank you, Steve, and thank you, Jody. What did? Oh no! Jody has overtaken Big Steve in this fictitious doesn't matter leaderboard with 1,725 XP. With Big Steve at 1,575. All right.
Not yet. No spoilers. So we would never give spoilers, but we were just like, I was just reading Facebook and there was like an article that came across and it's like, why this person ... I'm not even going to finish the sentence, but it's like, well, way to ruin the ending.
Yeah, it was annoying.
In a headline of an article that I didn't even choose to read.
The Garden of Eder is how this one was read. Mary Oliver.
Can I use a VPN to donate with some hyperinflated currency?
Oh no.
Thank you, Big Steve. He gave $3.99.
Nathan, they really strung you along for a long time with this one. The wheel is pretty cruel, but as the pinkest one of all, I don't think you were gonna win. So
Thank
sorry,
you,
Nathan.
Mark.
Congratulations,
Mark Australian dollars.
Oh, thank you, Mark. Pepling Creek Aquatics has won.
Do you think he's gonna let Lily have it, or do you think he's gonna keep it?
I keep it.
Oh, he said Wahoo Lily.
So Big Steve is back in first with 1775. Mark with 1750. Jody with 1725. Oh my god.
Do you need Peplin's address?
I know where Peplin Farm is. What are y'all gonna do? Move all those fucking tanks? All right. Before this war of super chats gets out of hand.
Jody just sent $5. She's back up to number 1.
She is. Yep. Okay. Well, we're gonna call it. Yes. So there are a bunch of free Fishfam link Patreons available up for grabs. Yeah. If you missed that, the link is in the chat right just now. Go claim one. Yep. No obligation to you, just like getting a free membership.
Matt said 18 are claimed out of 100. That means there are 82 left. Oh my God. Thank you, June.
Thank you. $49.99. Happy anniversary. Appreciate that. It's going to be a low-key anniversary for us tomorrow. You know, family movie night. Order some restaurant food. That kind of stuff. All right. Thanks, y'all. Go hang out with David, and we'll see y'all next week. I think we'll actually be back for Wet Your Plants on Monday. I think Kelly will be back. So cool. Thanks, y'all.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.